Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss buoyancy. This topic is related to the fluid mechanics. So first we will see what is buoyancy. That is, whenever a body is partially or wholly immersed in a liquid, there is a tendency of a liquid to exert a force on the body in upward direction. This upward force is same as that of the weight of the displaced fluid by the body. This upward force exerted by the liquid is called as the force of buoyancy or buoyancy. मीन्स जब भी हम कोई भी बॉडी लिक्विड में सबमर्ज करेंगे तब लिक्विड उस पर अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन में एक फोर्स लगाएगा जो फोर्स बॉडी के वेट के इक्वल होगा. ओके, दिस इज कॉल्ड द buoyancy. Now buoyancy, this concept is given by the Archimedes. So Archimedes has given a principle called as Archimedes principle. So whenever a body is partially or wholly immersed in a fluid, it is lifted up by a force equal to the weight of the displaced fluid. Means जब भी कोई भी बॉडी लिक्विड में पार्शियली या wholly immersed होगी तब बॉडी एक अपलिफ्ट और अपथ्रस्ट महसूस करेगी. वो अपथ्रस्ट और अपलिफ्ट is called as the buoyancy. Okay. Now consider a body is wholly immersed in a liquid as shown in the figure. A body is completely submerged in a liquid. Okay. So now the body will experience the following forces. That is, weight of the body which is in downward direction, and upward force of the liquid, that is buoyant force. Okay. So weight will act on the center of gravity of the body, that is G. Center of gravity of the body will never change. Okay. Center of gravity of the body will never change, and always the weight will exert on the center of gravity of the body. So W will act on the G. B is the center of buoyancy. Now what is center of buoyancy? Center of buoyancy, it is an point about which the buoyant force is acting. Means it is a point on which the buoyant force is acting. That is, here is B. Okay. Now there is a definition which will be useful in solving numericals related to the center of buoyancy. Now for numericals, remember this definition. That is, center of buoyancy is the center of gravity of displaced fluid. This is the original definition. Okay. This is proper definition. That is, center of buoyancy is the center of gravity of displaced fluid. Now for our understanding, it is written here. So it is in center, that is, center of buoyancy is the center of gravity of immersed part of the body on which the buoyant force is acting. Means what? For example, consider a container in which a body is immersed partially. Okay. So now as you can see, the center of gravity will never change. It will be at the center G. Now what will be the center of buoyancy in this case? Center of buoyancy is the center of gravity of the immersed part of the body. Okay, immersed part means here it is this much immersed. Okay, I will show with another color pen. That is, here the immersed part of the body is this much. Now we have to find the center of gravity of this immersed part. Okay, for assume that center of gravity of this immersed part will be here. So this will be the center of buoyancy and on which the buoyant force is acting. Originally it is in center of gravity of displaced fluid. Okay, means this is the rectangular body. When we immerse the rectangular body in the fluid, it will displace the fluid equals to its weight, and it will displace a rectangular region of the fluid. Means we have to see the center of gravity of this rectangular region of the displaced fluid. This will be the center of buoyancy. For our understanding, we will remember that it is the center of gravity of immersed part of the body on which buoyant force is acting. Means here it is this much is the immersed part of the body. So we will assume that this is the center of gravity of the immersed part, means this is the center of buoyancy. Okay. Now the upward force on the body will be FB, which will be equals to the weight of the displaced fluid. Okay. Yeah. This is the body immersed in the liquid. This is the free surface of the liquid, and it is immersed at the height of h1. Means the top of the body is at the height of h1 from the free surface, and the bottom of the body is at the height of h2 from the free surface of the liquid, and width of the liquid will be B. So this buoyant force will be equals to the weight of the liquid. In equilibrium, the buoyant force, that is the upward force, this is the upward force, this upward force will be equals to this weight which is acting downwards in equilibrium. Okay, so Fb will be equals to W. W is equals to weight of displaced fluid. Okay, so Fb equals to mass into gravitation. Now what is mass? Mass is density into volume into G. That is, density is equals to mass upon volume. Okay, so rho Vg equals to Fb. So now what is this V? This is the volume of displaced fluid. Volume of displaced fluid. This volume of displaced fluid will be equals to the volume of the body immersed in the fluid. This will be equals to the volume of the body which is immersed in the liquid. Okay, so here we can see the volume of the body will be length, breadth into height. Okay, so Fb will be rho G into L cross B cross H. So L equals to length of the body, B is the breadth of the body, and H, okay, remember this H will be the height of immersion. It will be not considered, means if, okay, I will show you. If we have a body which is partially immersed in the liquid, like here, if this is the body which is partially immersed in the liquid, this is the free surface of the body, and this is the H. This is small h, and this capital H is the total height of the body. Okay, so we have to consider in this equation this H. This is the height of immersion. Height of immersion. Don't take the capital H total height. We have to take the height of the part which is immersed in the liquid. Okay, here it is small h. So that's all. In next video I will discuss the conditions for the stability of the submerged body in the liquid. Okay, so if you have any doubts, please ask in the comment section. If you had liked this video, then please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.